Greetings, ACT specialists. Now, I know you're all curious as to see how fast I move on the basketball court, and it's pretty fast. In fact, last time I recorded it, it was 82,720 inches per second was my average speed. Now, what I want to figure out today is whether I, on the basketball court, am faster than Voyager 1, one of the NASA's most proud spacecrafts that I believe went past Saturn and Jupiter and is still going. So incredible stuff out there by the Voyager. There's Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. All right, and they're both still out there, both functioning, which is awesome. All right. So now normally if I just wanted to figure out which one is faster, I could, convert one unit to the other unit and just call it a day. But I'm kind of curious as to how fast in miles per hour. I kind of want to try to wrap my head around that. All right. So I'm going to try to do two problems. I'm going to start with Voyager 1. All right. And I'm going to try to figure out just how fast Voyager 1 is in miles per hour. And then I'm going to convert my speed on the basketball court and see in miles per hour and then compare. All right, so Voyager 1, all right, looks like we're starting out with 10,335 hectometers per minute. All right, some weird units here. And my goal is to get to, well, I'm going to take this in two steps, all right, because I see I have two kinds of units. I have a unit for distance and I have a unit for time. So I'm going to focus on getting this hectometer to miles first, and I'm going to just leave the minutes alone. So I'm going to keep my minutes. I'm not changing that, minutes to minutes. I'm not going to worry about that for now. I just want to get my hectometers to miles. So again, let's write out a plan. I need to get to miles. And I notice here, well, I don't have a direct conversion from miles or hectometers to miles. I do have kilometers though. And if I can get to kilometers, then I get to miles. And I know based on this chart, well, hectometer is right next to kilometers. So let's just do that. Let's go from hectometers to kilometers. And then let's go from kilometers to miles using this conversion here. That seems like a reasonable plan. All right. So let me get started. I'm going to use a different color. Let's call this white the step one. All right. So in step one, look, I'm going from hectometers to kilometers. That means I want to cancel my hectometers and I want to get to kilometers. Wonderful. Now, how do I do that? Well, I see kilometers here. I see hectometers here. I know as I go to the left here, kilometer is bigger than a hectometer. Things on the left, they just get bigger and bigger. So I'm thinking, all right, well, then that means there should be more hectometers in a kilometer. In fact, in 1 kilometer, I'm going to put 1 here. In 1 kilometer, I'm moving one space over, there are 10 hectometers, all right? Because the kilometer is bigger, I'm going to assume I have one of the bigger one. 1 kilometer, there are 10 hectometers. All right, so now I'm at kilometer, but I'm not done yet. I want to get to miles. So in order to get rid of the kilometers, I've got to cancel those out to get to miles. And this one is a bit easier. I'm converting from metric to English units. In 1 kilometer, there are 0.261 miles. And now I'm ready to calculate. So this is like a halfway point for me. 10,335 divided by 10 times 0.261 gives me 269.7435. I'm kind of estimating this one here. So I'm going to just go to 270 miles per minute. So I'm moving 270 miles. Oh, no, sorry, that's Voyager. Well, getting a little ahead of myself here. Voyager 1 is moving 270 miles per minute. That's insane. 270 miles in 1 minute? Wow. All right. So that's already given me a sense. But let me go to miles per hour. So I'm at 278 miles per minute. I'm going to rewrite that here. Miles per minute. And I want to get to miles per hour. Now let's think of a plan. I want to try to get to hours. Well, can I get from minutes to hours? In 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. Yeah, so I know the conversion here. So this is only going to take one step. Nice. This is making my life easier. So I need to, well, my miles are good. That's what I want. But I want to get my minutes to hours. So I want to cancel the minutes, which means my minutes need to go up top so that they can cancel, right? Because they cancel if they're opposite. And I'm trying to get the hours down here. So yeah, I do want the hour down there. And I know in 1 hour there are 60 minutes, so let's just multiply that out. 270 times 60, that means 16,200 miles per hour is the average speed of Voyager 1. Pretty quick. In 1 hour, it could travel 16,200 miles. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right, I'm going to keep that number in mind. And in the next video, I'm going to calculate how fast I am on the court. Or if you're feeling ready, you can try to figure out on your own, convert to miles per hour. How fast is Commander King really on the court? King out.